こんにちは。眠いロコです。Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is how to group or classify Japanese verbs and adjectives. In Japanese, adjectives are divided into two groups and verbs are divided into three groups based on how they conjugate. Now I'm gonna explain how they are classified.And this video is for those who can already read hiragana and katakana, so if you haven't learned them yet, I recommend studying them first. Alright, let's get started. There are two types of adjectives, I adjectives and na adjectives. I adjectives end with I and na adjectives end with na. That's all. There's nothing more to explain. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Let's take a look at some examples. I adjectives are like かわいい、楽しい、面白い。Na adjectives are like 有名な、元気な、便利な。By the way, in Japanese, like and dislike are not verbs. They are classified as na adjectives like 好きな and 嫌いな。This is because they describe a state of being like to be fond of or to have a dislike.Anyway, so we don't say 猫を好きです based on the rules from the previous video, as it's not a verb. Instead, we say 猫が好きです. There's another word that's a verb in English but an adjective in Japanese. It's 欲しい to want. 欲しい ends with いand it's one of I adjectives. And just like 好きな and 嫌いな, you have to say 車が欲しいです not 車を欲しいです This is a really common mistake, so be careful. Next up, verbs. As I said, there are three types of verbs.And the only difference is how they conjugate. Note that each type doesn't have a special meaning on its own. Okay, so there are three types of verbs, but actually, different textbooks call them by different names. Like Group 1, 2, 3. U verbs, root verbs, irregular verbs, and 5段 verbs, 1段 verbs, irregular verbs.I wasn't sure which names to use, but I decided to go with U verbs, root verbs, and irregular verbs, as a famous textbook, Genki, uses them. Let's take a look at this hiragana chart. First of all Japanese verbs end with these hiragana. These hiragana are called udan, row.Others are like あ段、い段、え段、お段。Okay, I'd like to start with root verbs. Root verbs are verbs that end with い段 hiragana or え段 hiragana plus る。For example, 見る、起きる、食べる。Note that not all verbs ending with る are root verbs like 取る、ある。Next, there are two types of irregular verbs. One is 来る and the other is する and verbs that end with する such as 勉強する There are many verbs like this in Japanese. other verbs are classified as U verbs, such as 読む、話す. Irregular verbs are simple, so once you can distinguish between root verbs and U verbs, you'll be okay. Then let's practice. How would you classify the following verbs? Here are the answers. How many did you get right? Today, I briefly explained how adjectives and verbs are classified. In the next video, I'll explain how to conjugate them in this or mas form. Thanks for watching. またね